Husband faints when he hears what his expecting wife was hiding from him all along. Nia and Robert Tolbert from Waldorf, Maryland were your average family. They already had a son and were as happy as can be. Then their family expanded to the max when Tolbert got pregnant for a second and third time, which isn't really unusual. But it's the type of pregnancy she experienced that made international news and left her husband floored, literally. Nia Tolbert met her husband Robert in 2007. Once the two of them started dating, they realized they were truly made for each other. Of course, they had a few hiccups now and then, just like any other couple. But their love overcame all obstacles. And then they got some amazing news. The couple knew that starting a family was the next obvious step in their relationship. So they were very excited when they learned that they were expecting their first child. And in 2011, Tolbert gave birth to a boy named Shay. But this was only the beginning of their road to parenthood. In 2014, the couple got hitched, but there was something brewing inside her stomach that would alter their lives forever. It turns out that she was pregnant for a second time, and they were both excited to give Shay a little brother or sister. But then something happened that left them shaken. The Tolberts went to the doctor's office to get a sonogram, which would tell them if they were having a boy or a girl. But the news wasn't what either of them had expected. The couple was told that they were having twins. Not only that, but they would be welcoming 2 boys. In 2015, Tolbert gave birth to Riley and Alexander. This meant that their household was literally a party of 5 now. But would they be open to having more kids down the line? The Tolberts had talked about it and decided that their family was big enough as it was. Raising 3 boys was going to be a challenge. But they were ready to keep them in check and shower them with love and affection. And just when they were getting used to their routine, life threw them a curveball that caused Dad to faint. Tolbert remembered that back when she was expecting twins, the technician had asked her if multiple pregnancies ran in their family. And during a routine checkup, the technician once again asked her the same question. That's when alarms went off in her head. "Oh, we must be having twins again," she told ABC News. But that wasn't the case at all. It was much worse than that. And once she learned what was really happening inside her body, she felt everything spiraling. Tolbert rushed home to tell her husband what the doctors had shared with her, but she wasn't sure how he was going to take the life-altering news. Then she came up with the perfect way to soften the blow. Tolbert wrote a handwritten note and placed it in a gift bag, which she left for him to find. He mistakenly assumed she had gotten him a Fitbit, which he had been hinting at for a couple of weeks. But the gift came in a completely different form. Although he didn't find a Fitbit in the bag, he found something that was bound to keep him fit as he ran around the house. Of course, that all depended on whether he recovered from the shock. The first thing he noticed was a note that read, "Please accept this gift from me and God." But it wasn't until he looked inside that he was really blown away by his wife's mind-numbing secret. He thought he knew her well, but clearly that wasn't the case. "I opened the bag and I saw a very, very long sonogram," he said. "Then I saw 3 onesies in the bag, and they were numbered 1, 2, and 3. And then the world came crashing down on him. He felt like fainting the moment he realized his wife was going to have triplets. But he didn't actually end up on the floor. "I was just shocked," he told ABC News. "I just went straight to bed." But would these triplets bring chaos to order? At the time, the proud mom of 6 told ABC News, "We're already planning for our new household. It's going to be equally balanced now with 3 little girls and 3 little boys." But could they handle all the extra expenses? Having 3 boys already helped the Tolberts prepare for the task of raising 3 additional kids. She told ABC News, "I know we're not going to sleep for a couple of years, our grocery bill is going to go up, and our house is not going to be quiet. And that's okay." Fortunately, they didn't have to worry about sibling rivalry. So how did the triplets' older brothers feel about the news? Well, Shay and twin brothers Robert and Alex were as excited about the new arrivals as anyone else in the family. But how did this unexpected pregnancy happen? While some multiple births can often be the result of fertility treatment, the conception of these triplets was completely natural. And according to Tolbert, all 6 of their children were conceived the old-fashioned way. But the birth was a totally different story. On January 30th, 2018, the triplets were born at 34 weeks and 5 days through C-section. Each of the babies weighed about 4 pounds. The girls, dubbed the Tolbert Princesses, consisted of identical twins Jury and Bailey and a fraternal twin named Mackenzie. Despite so many kids, the Tolberts took the sweet chaos with good grace. The cuteness gets more and more unbearable every day, and all the big brothers are in love, Tolbert wrote on her Instagram when the triplets were 1 week old. Tolbert has continued to give followers a glimpse at the lives of her beautiful 6 kids on the Instagram account, Totally Tolbert, which has over 28,000 followers. But they're not just Insta-famous anymore. On July 24, 2019, Tolbert broke the news that the triplets would be starring in Harriet, a film about the life of Harriet Tubman. And as a mother, she was overwhelmed by her daughter's involvement. To be there as a mother witnessing my daughters make history alongside such a dynamic group of Black people, I've never been a part of a project this historically rich, this moving, this riveting ever before in my life. Today I get to share that with my triplet babes, she wrote on Instagram. But did the triplets perform well? They did all the hard work, smiling and cooing on cue. Mama was just the driver, feeder, soother, entertainer, diaper changer, and sleepless zombie. But I wouldn't trade the experience for anything in the world, she added on Instagram. The film was released on November 1st, 2019. But to the Tolberts, their children are already stars. To be honest, it's been a little overwhelming, Tolbert tells Babel. We're still just regular folks with babes to love, bills to pay, and responsibilities to tend to. But given that their triplets alone became movie stars before their second birthdays, we can't wait to see what all 6 of their kids will do next.